This is really hilarious. Now you got extremist terrorist settlers in Israel attacking their own army because the army is trying to stop the settlers from being so violent. They stormed a military base and set it ablaze.
Israeli leaders are condemning a rampage by extremist Jewish settlers on an army base in the occupied West Bank. The settlers moved into the base late Sunday. They set the place on fire, they damaged military vehicles, they even clashed with some of the soldiers nearby. Now, this was the latest in a series of violent incidents involving extremist settlers in recent days. The settlers are upset.
So does this mean the Israeli government has the right to defend itself against its own terrorist settlers that it created? Is the IDF gonna call these people terrorists and shoot them down like they do a Palestinian child throwing a rock?
By attempts by security forces to halt this violence. They're especially upset that 5 settlers were arrested last week following deadly clashes in a nearby Palestinian town where 3 residents were killed.
So their solution to terrorists being arrested is to attack their own military, the people that help them commit terrorist attacks against Palestinians. It's just truly hilarious. This just goes to show how truly insane these people are and how they think they get to be violent against anyone that doesn't bend to their whims.
Now, settler violence has surged since the Hamas attack of October 2023 that set off a war across the region. Israeli security forces have done little to quell this violence. Remember, a number of key senior Israeli cabinet ministers are themselves hardline Israeli settlers. This includes
Yeah, a large number of Zionists in the Israeli government have been actively arming and funding the Israeli settlers and advocating for them to commit as much violence as possible.
Itamar Ben-Gvir, who is the cabinet minister in charge of Israel's national police force. However, Israeli leaders, including Ben-Gvir, say the attack on an Israeli army base has crossed a red line.
It's only okay for the terrorists to attack innocent Palestinians. It's not okay for these terrorists to attack other Israeli terrorists.